Hi, I really like conspiracy theories, creepy stories, things that make you shudder, that make you go, ugh, that's weird, that's disturbing, that's creepy, right? So I want to talk about a story, or a video in this case, that circulated around the internet a while back. I'm talking 2005, so almost 2 decades old at this point, right? This particular video is about the blank room soup, or the freaky soup guy, depending on where you're getting your information from. It is something that has fascinated me to this day because we still don't know what it's about. That's the funny thing about videos like this that you just come across on the internet. You have no idea where it came from. The true origins of it are unknown because everything is unfounded. It doesn't have anything cohesive behind it that tells you the truth of the matter, right? So let's get into describing what happened in the actual video. So, like I said, this video originally showed up on YouTube 2005, right? Long while back. And it was originally under the title Freaky Soup Guy. Now, when I first watched this video, I was around 11 years old. I watched all kinds of really creepy no-sleep videos where I'd listen to a person with a monotone voice basically read off a creepy story, right? And I thought that I had everything down when it came to horror, when it came to supernatural, paranormal, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at 11 years old, where I was intaking a lot of traumatic media that I probably shouldn't have been looking at in the first place, I found Freaky Soup Guy. Now, Freaky Soup Guy, for me at 11 years old, was actually called Blank Room Soup, which is now the title that it's known by in most theorist corners of the internet, I guess. So, like, if you were to look on Reddit, the first thing you would find is people talking about how this is probably, oh, I don't know, some dude eating like his wife in a bowl of soup, or like just all kinds of crazy theories. Like, the biggest conspiracy theory surrounding this video is that it originated from the dark web or the deep web, depending on how you analyze that corner of the internet, right? And that the two masked mascot-like individuals in the video that are wearing all black have a, like, porcelain white face that are patting this crying dude on the back are holding him hostage. Like, that's the biggest theory, right? But then again, none of this is proven. None of this is founded on anything because nobody has any information on where it originated from. That's the creepy stuff. That's the thing that makes me go, why? You know, why do this? Why go to such lengths to create this entire, I don't know, story that has no founded evidence behind it, right? So when I first watched this video at a very young age, I was watching people talk about it. And the most recent, like, person that I can think about that talked about this video was Rainbot. 2015, Rainbot made a video discussing it, talking about the origins of the video. And what they had to say about this video was that the original owners of the costumes of these two dudes that are supposedly, quote-unquote, holding this other dude hostage stole these costumes from an actual artist, an actual animator, a creator. And I'm just like, it's weird, right? So the actual creator, animator, director, writer, he's big, right? Raymond S. Percy created these two characters that these random weirdos personified in their own video, in the Blank Soup Room video. This guy had already, like, created entire personas based off of these characters, basically. He called them Ray Rays. They were literally called Ray Rays. And they were, in his words, a way to look at, like, a sense of alienation and a deep-seated need to entertain. This is from his point of view, right? It basically a whole thing about, like, artists and how they create, how they see their art, you know, and how other people interpret their art. So, apparently, Percy was working on a project around 1998 to 2002, right? And it was a big project. It was called the Mutator Project, that he came together with another animatronic creator and artist and special effects artist called Paul Pistor. And basically, they had the Ray Rays on stage. They were performing all their skits, you know, they were doing all this stuff. And then they found that somebody had stolen these costumes. These obviously really expensive, you know, probably really expensive costumes. They look very, like, heavy. They look like something that a mascot would wear. So to preface what they look like, when you watch the video, when you watch the Blank Soup Room video, the first thing you see is a dude in a chair. This dude is seated. The quality of the video is definitely not HD. Fuzzy at best. They censor the dude's eyes with a black bar over it, so that while you can hear that he's crying and or laughing, question mark, I question that he would be laughing, you can't really tell if he's actually crying because of the quality of the video and due to the fact that he has those sensors over his eyes. But it sounds distinctly like he's in distress, which is why when Percy, the original creator of the Ray Rays, these characters that you see in the video that surround this dude, posted this YouTube video originally titled Freaky Soup Guy onto YouTube, stating in the description, the only thing that was stated, we don't know what this is. Imagine characters that you love, that you've put a lot of time and effort into making a whole idea based around them, and somebody steals part of the character, right? Like a quintessential part of the character to use for an unexplained video. Yeah. Right? That's weird. That's beyond weird, which is why it fascinates me so much. So, you have this video, obviously not HD in quality. You have this dude who is crying in a chair. He has a large spoon for stirring big pots of soup, but he's eating a tiny bowl of soup with this large wooden spoon, crying while he's shoveling it into his mouth. It's disturbing. And at first there's only one Ray Ray in the background, one porcelain masked figure with a dark head, dark body, and almost like Mickey Mouse-like gloves. There's only one at first, but then when you continue to watch the video, another one shows up. They stand in the background for a brief amount of time. A brief amount of time, right? And then they come forward to almost mockingly placate the crying man. So like I said, there's a lot of theories surrounding the video. There's a lot of theories saying that Percy just made an almost ARG-like situation, right? I want to think that it's an ARG. But the sick part of my brain also thinks, what if it's legit? And other people who are in on this, I don't know, maybe this was bad. Maybe this was a bad situation. But, unfortunately, it has gone completely unsolved for almost 2 decades now. It's one of my favorite weird videos out there because I have no earthly idea what it's supposed to represent. Like, if it's an artist project, like, what's the meaning behind the project? Like, I'm fascinated by this video. I am absolutely fascinated by the entire concept of this video, unless it's harmful. I mean, that's still really creepy, and while I love creepy content, I don't want anybody to have seriously gotten hurt. Anyway, I'm going to be linking down in the description the link to Rainbot's video, and also a very cohesive breakdown of the inner workings and investigations that have gone into this strange video that other people have come across. If you're interested, feel free to check out those links. They will be down below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new and you really want to see more content like this. Also, feel free to comment if you want to see other videos like this, or if you have any ideas for challenge videos, which I would absolutely love to make some challenge videos. I think that would be super cool. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!